Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I will be completing my series about traditional Syrian marriage, explaining the steps. My last video I reached to the point when both the couples get engaged and register their marriage in the court. In this situation, the bride has already received her dowry in form of money, finances. This will help her get prepared to the wedding day and after the wedding day. While the groom, his role at this time is to find the wedding hall, book it or reserve it for the wedding day, and print out the invitation card. At the time of the engagement, both families decide on the wedding day. Sometimes depending on his job or her job or the family's situations, they will choose a date. And upon the date, depending on the date, they will start working. If they don't have sufficient amount of time, they have to work very hard, and every one of them push so hard. Let's start with the bride. Now the bride, her main role or essential role here is to get prepared and purchase all the materials needed for her wedding day. I mean by materials like clothing, outwear, lingerie, cosmetics, creams, everything you can imagine that a lady needed for her wedding or after the wedding, or getting prepared for her marriage life. While the groom will go, sometimes he plans these things with the help of his bride, but not all the times. He will go to the special agencies that work, that help in arranging marriages, starting from choosing the style and design of the wedding invitation cards. And it depends on his financial status. He might choose, because some cards are very, very expensive, and some cards are so simple and very cheap. So depending on what he is planning to. Also, he has to reserve ahead of time the wedding hall, because sometimes people wait 1 year or 2 years to reserve a specific halls. But mostly every 6 months he will be able to find the appropriate wedding hall. The essential person she trusts and the one that helps her is her mom, sometimes her elder sisters, and sometimes some of her relatives that volunteer and go with her. Sometimes she needs to go to the market or to the malls every day. because it's a very hard job to choose her. I explained everything related to the shoes she needed, outwear, sometimes matching things together, and sometimes she needed to go to multiple places to find her needs. Like I said, her mom never leaves her. She has to help her every day. After that, the bride and her mom have to choose the wedding dress or the wedding gown. Sometimes it's purchased and sometimes it's rented. Most middle-class families purchase it, but poor families rent it because it's much more affordable for them. Sometimes this task takes more than 10 days to decide upon the design of the wedding dress, its cost, how much it costs, and if it fits the bride or not. Now, when she gets prepared for everything, she finishes purchasing her jewelry, shoes, clothing, outwear. The groom also sometimes needs help from his family. Sometimes his bride helps in choosing the designs of the invitation cards. And they plan to either share the cards equally. Sometimes the groom's family takes more cards than the bride's family, sometimes not always, depending on the size of the wedding hall, because some halls fits for 500 person, some are smaller, like 200 persons, so they have to share the invitation cards between the two families and distribute them at least 10 days before the wedding day. Before the wedding day, the groom is advised not to see his bride at least 3 days. It's a tradition. It doesn't have anything with any reasonable idea about it. Just a tradition that he's supposed not to see her, maybe for him to miss her. They can talk over the phone, but he's not supposed to see her. Before the wedding, 10 days before the wedding day, she will also choose who will do her makeup and her hair, so that sometimes she goes to the shop to get her everything prepared. Sometimes she plans with the lady to come to her at home and finish up her makeup and her hairstyle. I will end my video at this point, and I will speak about the preparations that happens on the wedding day, starting from the morning until when it's finished with the wedding party. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you liked my video today. Please leave me your comments, share the video. See you the next time.